the way back where I belong. A window breaks down a long dark street, and a siren wails in the night. But I'm alright, 'cause I have you here with me, and I can almost see through the dark there is light.
Today is a very special day, not only for the bride and groom, but also for their families as their children express their love and commitment openly and honestly to each other before the people who are most important to them. Jenna is escorted to the altar by her father. A proud and memorable day in a father's life as Gary gives Jenna's hand to Brent in marriage with his blessing, knowing that Jenna and Brent have found in each other a soulmate and one true love for life. I now officially ask who brings this woman to marry this man.
Yes, I do.
Thank you, Gary. As well. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Before we proceed with our ceremony, there is a very special presentation to be made. This wedding celebration is a joining of two unique families who stood separate until today. And today we unite these families by the marriage of Brent and Jenna, who would each like to honour the separateness of their families and now the togetherness with the giving of a rose to their mothers. I'd like to invite Mary and Janine to please come forward and stand beside your children. I'll give one to Brent, one to Jenna. So come right up, ladies. I'm going to just stand to the side. Brent and Jenna would also like to acknowledge with appreciation the support, the guidance, the love and the sacrifice that each mother has made to make her children who they are today, a man and a woman who are ready to be in a committed and loving marriage of their own. Thank you, mums. Okay, would you like to join hands? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Robert Simmons. I am a registered marriage celebrant and am duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. On behalf of the bride and groom and their families, I'd like to officially welcome you to Royal Pines Resort. We have come together today to take part in the most time-honoured celebration of the human family, which is uniting a man and a woman in marriage. Marriage should be honoured by all. No one should enter it lightly or selfishly, but responsibly and joyfully, with mutual respect and the promise to be faithful. In the joy of their union, a husband and wife enrich and respond to each other, growing in tenderness and understanding. Brent and Jenna share one of the most beautiful gifts in this world, and today will make public their declaration to love, to honour, and to cherish each other for the rest of their lives. They will travel together, sometimes side by side, and other times apart, yet always connected by the feelings in their hearts and their commitment to this journey. Along the way, they will learn some of life's greatest lessons, how to become one as a couple, while still remaining strong and independent as individuals. how to meet challenges to their relationship in constructive and considerate ways, and how to forgive, to forget, and to move forward to create greater levels of trust, passion, and closeness. Brent and Jenna have surrounded themselves today with a great strength of love and support from you, the people who hold a special place in their hearts and in their lives. I call upon each of you here to be fellow witnesses with me in the union between this couple. We are here not only to witness their commitment to each other, but also to wish them well for their future. Brent and Jenna believe that relationships are founded on friendship, communication, and a commitment to grow together. They themselves are great friends and have known each other for many years. The relationship actually began when they met here on the Gold Coast and evolved over 8 years through joys and challenges to their standing here before you today, making a sacred pledge of marriage. One of the beautiful things about this marriage is that while Brent and Jenna unite to become one, they do not thereby become less of themselves, but more. For this should be a union of true freedom, not possessiveness. They share a beautiful daughter together, and today they bring their family together as one to write the happily ever after to their love story. Now before you, Brent, and you, Jenna, are joined together in marriage in my presence and in the presence of these your witnesses, I am to remind you both of the solemn and the binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage, according to our law in Australia, is the union of a man and a woman to the exclusion of all others, which is voluntarily entered into for life. Now, Brent, I'm going to ask your statement of intention, so if you can look at me as I'm asking that question, and when you go to answer with I do, you're going to look at Jenna and then vice versa. Brent, do you now choose Jenna to be your life companion, to share your life openly with her, to speak truthfully and lovingly to her, to accept her fully as she is and delight in who she is becoming, to respect her, encourage her, and compassionately support her through all the changes of your years together?
I do. It's waiting for the mic.
Jenna, do you now choose Brent to be your life companion, to share your life openly with him, to speak truthfully and lovingly to him, to accept him fully as he is and delight in who he is becoming, to respect him, encourage him, and compassionately support him through all the changes of your years together?
I do.
Brent and Jenna, you each have valuable qualities which you bring to this marriage, and as you treasure your own uniqueness and that of your partner, your relationship is elevated to that of a true spiritual union. Marriage deepens and enriches every facet of life. Happiness is fuller, memories are fresher, and commitment is stronger. Your marriage must stand by the strength of your love and the power of faith in each other. There is no relationship on earth as intimate or meaningful as the one that you're about to enter. There is no human institution more sacred than that of the home that you're about to form. The life that each of you experience now individually will hereafter be inseparably united, for the two shall become one to create a beautiful marriage and a beautiful family. Family and friends, this love seeks not only to be, but to continue. Brent and Jenna, as you look into each other's eyes, please declare the vows that you will love by. Okay, so I'm going to hold the microphone, getting you to look at Jenna's eyes, so keep hands joined. I'm going to ask you both to repeat the legal part, and then I'll give you your wedding vows to read to each other. Okay, looking at Jenna. I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, Brent Kenneth Carter,
take take you,
Jenna Therese Garoni,
Jenna Therese Garoni,
to be my lawfully wedded wife.
to be my lawfully wedded wife.
Jenna, looking at Brent, I call upon
I call upon
the persons here present
the persons here present
to witness that I,
to witness that I,
Jenna Therese Garoni,
Jenna Therese Garoni,
take you,
take you,
Brent Kenneth Carter,
Brent Kenneth Carter,
to be my lawfully wedded husband.
to be my lawfully wedded husband.
Okay. And a few wedding vows now to read. So starting with you, Brent. Yeah. Okay, so try to make eye contact if you can.
Jenna, I love the way you love and care for me, the way you trust and believe in me, the way that you always try your best for me. You are my best friend and my soulmate. I love you and I love my life with you.
Brent, you are my best friend and my soulmate. I love you and I love my life with you. I love the way you love and care for me, the way you trust and believe in me, and the way you always try your best for me. I am honoured to be your wife.
There are 2 rings today to be exchanged, which are a symbol of the commitment that Brent and Jenna have made today, and of the love and the trust that they have for each other. The wedding ring is the outward and the visible sign of an inward and invisible bond that unites 2 loyal hearts. Just as a ring has no end, nor does the commitment that is forged here today. These rings are a celebration to tell the rest of the world that Brent and Jenna both love one another and are devoted to sharing the rest of their lives together. And by the giving and receiving of these rings, they shall be known to all as husband and wife. Sean Clark is best man today and has the honour of presenting the rings. Sean, could I please have the bride's ring to be presented to the groom? Yeah, that's it. So you just step to the side, that's it. So you're going to take the ring in your left hand and hold Jenna's hand with your right hand. That's it. Okay, just hold the ring over the tip of her finger. And sort of try to do it underneath. Yeah, and just hold it there and repeat after me. Jenna, because this ring
Jenna, because this ring
has no end or beginning,
has no end or beginning,
it signifies the continuation
it signifies the continuation
of true love.
of true love.
As I place it on your finger,
As I place it on your finger,
I give you all that I am
I give you all that I am
and ever hope to be.
and ever hope to be.
Okay, so just keep that pose there for the photographer. That's beautiful. Wow. Sean, could we please have the groom's ring presented to the bride?
Don't drop it, it's heavy.
Jenna, as you place this ring on your groom's finger, please repeat after me. So yeah, that's right. Hold the ring in your right hand and hold his left hand. Brent, because this ring
Brent, because this ring
has no end or beginning,
has no end or beginning,
it signifies the continuation
it signifies the
of
continuation
true love.
of true love.
As I place it on your finger,
As I place it on your
I
finger,
give you all that I am
I give you all that I am
and ever hope to be.
and ever hope to be.
Okay, slide that up. Just keep the pose for a second. That's lovely. Brent and Jenna, from this day forward, may you live together in love, in peace, and in happiness, and may you grow each day in understanding and compassion. When you are apart, may you return to one another in togetherness, and may your home be a place of sanctuary where you can always find a friend. May your love always be as beautiful as the sunset, as strong as the wind, and as endless as the sea. Treat yourselves and each other with respect, and remind yourselves often of what has brought you together. Give the highest priority to the tenderness, the gentleness, and the kindness that your partnership deserves. When frustration, difficulty, and fear assail your relationship as they threaten all relationships at one time or another, remember to focus on what is right between you, not only the part that seems wrong. In this way, you can ride out the storms when clouds hide the face of the sun in your lives, remembering that even if you lose sight of it for a moment, the sun is still there. Brent and Jenna have found in their hearts a fantastic thing called love. They feel the depth, the excitement, the passion, and the power that is destined to last for eternity. Ladies and gentlemen, Brent and Jenna have declared before all of us today that they will live together in marriage. They have made special promises, symbolised by joining hands, exchanging vows, and by the giving and receiving of a ring. So therefore, on your behalf, with the power vested in me by the laws of this country, I now declare Brent and Jenna a husband and wife. Brent, you may kiss your bride.